this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. Fastest repotting video ever. Basically, these are the two Keikis that were in with the pots from Rachel. She has told me what it's actually called, but I've forgotten. But I'll need to go and find that. It's on a comment somewhere, I'm sure. Now, these are Keikis. If any of these roots break, it is not the end of the world. They are branching type roots. Yep, branchy type roots. So if that broke there, it would branch. It's not a big deal. But I need to get them in the pot, and I don't want them in too big a pot. So as I said, if the roots kink, it's not the end of the world. Now, where's the new growth going to come on that? Probably there. It's complete flipping guesswork, quite honestly. If I push those roots underneath the roots of that one, they're both going in the same pot because they are the same plant, and it'll make for a bigger plant quicker. Right, get the bases at the same height and quite high up in the pot, and this is a mix of dry, obviously, small bark with a bit of medium bark in there as well. But these are Keikis. These, until they become established, they don't need too much air around the roots because they're young plants. You know, I mean, seedlings tend to be grown on in pure moss a lot of the time. And until they sort of become adult plants, that just seems to be how they do better. So all I'm doing with this is just dropping the media in, give it a tap so that it goes into all the gaps. I don't want loads of air gaps. I don't mind a bit of air in round there, but not too much. The bottom of the pot had, I forgot to put some newspaper down, pillock. Never mind, it'll clean off. Whatever mess you make cleans off. Whatever muck you get on your hands washes off. Don't panic. I think that'll do. That's the base just at the very top of the media, but not sunk in it. We don't want any rotting at the base. Let's let it get a bit of a hold first. And I am going to stake this for the simple reason, wobbling about, it won't do it any good. That stake's been out in the garden, so it came in, it had boiling water poured all over it, and then it got sprayed with hydrogen peroxide and just left, and then rinsed off. So there's nothing living on it, it's clean. No spores, no tiny little insect eggs or anything like that. It's a clean stake. And with the point, if you wiggle it gently and twist it as you go, it will push roots aside. If you bulldoze the thing in through there, you'll break the roots off if it touches any. Now I have assorted clips here. Those are the ones I like because they're easy to apply and don't damage the plants. But is it big enough or too big? Yeah, it's too big. I might have to do two separate ones, but I need these just held reasonably firm. I wonder if that would go round. Three-handed job here. Yep, as usual. I think that will just go round without digging into the cane, and yep, that's good enough. Right, let's take that out, give it a good drink. I soaked these Keikis. The plants themselves were a bit hydrated. Rachel did say that's how they were when they left, so it didn't happen in the postage. So they've actually been standing in water overnight to get a reasonable amount up through the roots before they get into their pot. So that's that done. I shall have to go and find out what it's called and get a tag. There's some plants that quite honestly, I wouldn't need a tag. I would never forget. And this is probably one of those, simply because it's a present. Yeah? And it's an odd shape, and it's potted that way. So I wouldn't forget what that was called anyway. Oh, so just a quickie. Now I need to go and give it a hell of a good soak. I will need to give it a good soak again tomorrow. Reason? Brand new bark, never been wet before. The water's going to run off that as though it was metal. It's not going to absorb much water at all. And it's not until it starts to age that it even attempts to hold water. It becomes wet but it doesn't soak up water. It's flipping hard bark, this stuff. It's wonderful. Anyway, quick repotting video. Thanks for that, Rachel. Appreciated. And I'm sure it'll be a wonderful plant. It's a Nobly type, Nobly hybrid, by the way. Okay, see you again next time. Thanks for dropping by.